call, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, died a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. 'Cause I just wanna see the light.
It's Tina Doom Showtime! And we're on in a great time. But I know which way to go, left or right. It's all eyes on the Ferrari. Stylo has done the impossible. This is the move. This is the moment.
And that puts in Rapture on the podium.
But it's this man who comes home victorious. It's Red Bull. It's their...
Alright, welcome guys to tier 3 round 2. Your host MRK with Kayla today. The track map didn't want to show, I don't know for what reason. I hope you guys had a good tier 4 race. It was wonderful, and now we're gonna have some lovely budget ballsy race in tier 3 with a lot of people interested, so they started getting on track. Let me make sure the game is not too loud. We'll show about that. Kayla, how are you looking forward for the tier 3?
You're stuck with me again. Back-to-back races, I know, unfortunate. But I am gracing you with my presence yet again, just because I can. I'm currently watching Irons. He's the first one out in the Ferrari, so we'll see what these guys can do.
That'd be nice. Let's see then. That's what they can do. Let's see what they can do. I see Iron Box is the first one on track, so let's try and see. So he's on P16.
Yeah, he's coming up down to turn 3 now.
Let me turn to the track.
So we got a dry quali. So we'll see if it's gonna be a dry race as well as it was in tier 4. So yeah, Irons will be setting the benchmark time, and we'll see how the others can respond. Irons switching from iRacing back to F1 again. Had a good race last time in Canada, so we'll see if he can have a repeat podium performance.
Yes, sir.
Here in Austria.
And he's having a proper sector according to the game. Free Caliban, so he's already retired from the game. So Iron gonna be our benchmark circle. This doesn't look like a great race. A 1.5 flat. It's gonna be fastest people coming off, of course.
Let me switch to Mod, because we know how we saw his struggles last time out in Canada.
And
first time back again, so we'll see if he can have any improvements.
You got man in the box
from
crossing
before.
the line for 105 flat as well, second to Iron, which is not fast. I was assisted to attack. So let's go to Mod and see what he's gonna pull out. Hello Edge, hello Cupcake, Punju 105 flat as well. Tier 3 105 at the banker. That's kinda slow, I would say. Don't you think so?
You know what? I was yapping so much during quali. I don't even remember what the times were.
Well, we were
in
we,
tier
we were on a wet race, but I'm pretty sure
Oh, true, yeah.
Newbie, GT, and me should be able to fast to put a bank. My banker was never slow at 105 flat, to be honest. This is
Yeah.
more like it, a 104.5. Angry Shadow, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, because I was thinking of, like, you know, and then like people's PBs and TT and stuff like that. So
Oh, I did not switch the scene. We were talking. I was still in the. All right, here you go. Thank you, packets. I did not know what was
as
going on.
Mod spins around, like
He
exit
did.
of turn 4, looks like he won't impede anybody, but he's gonna get going again. Probably back to the pits.
Red Bull who's close to the line, who is starting his lap. Who else is starting a lap? He's going in the pit.
I'm watching the other Red Bull at the moment of Snoop Francis. And,
Alright.
coming into the end of sector 2.
Yep, let's see the boy Snoop Francis. Purple sector 2 according to the game. 29.3, which is the fastest so far. Because the fastest for even English Shadow had a 36, so Snoop Francis is looking good fast. Because sector 2 of 29 is the fastest so far. The game did not lie, so let's see what he's gonna put in the last sector. Can he get in the 105 go to a P3? He lost a bunch of time in the last sector though.
Yeah, I think
capitalize
he
on that.
lifted a little too much, especially going into the final corner. Looked a little scruffy. I think he was afraid of potentially banging into the wall, but
Get RC
see,
crossing the line now.
you see Logan as well. The two fast guys from last race.
Yeah.
So let's see what Logan can throw down coming across the line.
Ooh, 104.1. There you go.
So let's see, Shantilla actually putting a purple, according to the game. I like to preface that.
Okay, so everything is a little bit zooming in, which makes sense because I did not set everything right, I guess. I need to check that. This one, okay. Now, thank you, Pat, for saying because I had everything so zoom in. I changed my display recently and on a different TV, and now it should be better. There you go. Thank you for noticing, because it was damn. It should be better, right?
We just want to see inside the cockpit, guys. That's all.
Yeah,
Who
that's
is
true.
Shantilla invalidates in the last corner.
Ooh,
That would have been a
that's much hurt.
104.8.
Wow.
So that would have
Okay.
put him in P4 if that was validated. Unlucky. Gonna have to go again.
Let me give some love to Omar Mo, who is starting his lap for first run. Let's see if he's gonna put his sector 1 is gonna be competitive or not. Because the first sector 1, which I do not know because no Logan made it. 16.4. According to the game, is fast, but it's not that fast. Oh, he lock up and he's
Little
done.
slide.
Yeah. It's not gonna help when you lock up.
Yeah, I think he's gonna back out. Yeah, he's in none right now, so he's gonna recharge and go again. Anyone else on track? Pete invalidated, so I'm guessing he's gonna go again, unless he doesn't have enough fuel in the car.
So Modi is going again, starting his lap. Let's see what's he gonna do. Guys, who is the second Red Bull? The first Red Bull? Landsharker?
The Red Bull
Yes.
is man in the box and
Okay. Man in the box and Tila.
Snoop.
Tila,
Yeah.
I need you guys to go in the telemetry and display your name if you're hearing me, or whoever is doing their engineer. Man in the box and Tila, I need your name on, please. Alright, let's go with OG mode, who is in P8 right now. Let's see if he's improving or not. Going to sector 2, end of sector 2 soon, so let's see. He's burning his he has a lot of battery for his sector. I usually really down here. So his battery uses efficiency, he's not that great. He's 700 up because he's almost at the end of the lap, or maybe he's doing just some practice because he could have used more battery here, and he's still 60%, which is almost the lap end, which he doesn't. She's not that up. He went wide there and he invalidated. There you go. MBT Captain just invalidated as well.
Let's see, Pete is coming to the second to last corner now.
Let me see my binary.
Hasn't set time yet. Ooh, almost a valley. That was really close. On the inside of that curve, he's wide. Yep, and he's gone. He's done. Unlucky Pete has no fuel in the car. You have to go again, my friend.
You got Misha Titan has TP with a 104.778. Not bad at all.
They got a lot of guys in the pits. People coming back out now for their second runs. Irons, Punju, Man in the Box, and Logan. So we'll see if they can improve. I think they've got in their locker. There's a lot of guys with a 105 flat. So if Meebinator can get a 0.6, they can do it too. So
Yeah, that's true. Buckets, if you are hearing me, I run the wet one. But I think if it's a dry, you can run the dry one because the dry one feels really good. So yeah. Alright, who do you want to go with? Ponju or who?
Oh yeah, we go Punju. Why not?
I'll let you do it.
All right. Let's see what Mr. Punju can do. Missed the first race because he was out of town for work. So see if he can improve his time. Currently, good braking down in turn 3. Good exit. Battery down. DRS on. Down to turn 4. Downhill right-hander. I'll get nice and tight to the curb and not go too wide. He goes a little wide off onto the green part of the rubble strip, but see how much that sets him back a bit. Slight braking, power down to turn 5 and 6. Down to 7, and he's spun out. Ooh, just a little too much gas. I know some people can go flat there. I think it just depends on your setup. And P11 Punju incoming.
Alright, so Punju is P6. He's done and dusted. So who is next? I had a Ferrari behind him.
I think that's Irons, right?
Maybe, probably. Let's see if he's him or not.
Oh yeah, it's Irons, yeah, because Pete is in the pit lane.
So
Irons
crossing the
going
line.
across the line. Let's see what he does.
1045. Good
There
for
we go.
P3. Here we
See?
go.
I said it. I said if Mibine can get up there, Irons can definitely do it too. So
Yes, and he does.
good job, Irons.
Who's
What about
next to
RC?
come?
RC's still in the pit, so I guess he's gonna wait to the last possible moment to go out potentially. Still 7 minutes left in quali, so still plenty of time for people to get a couple more runs in.
Let's see what
As I
Snoop
said, that RC does
Francis.
come out.
Yeah, Snoop Francis is on a lap. Can he improve his time? Take a lot of curve in that there. Whoa, he is pushing it to the limit and he is crossing the line. This should be an improvement at least. 1047, good for P7, Mr. Snoop Francis.
As Mr. Tilla
Cross the line.
pushes him back down
P6.
as he goes up into P6.
Yes. That's not
So I
bad.
didn't validate this time, so I told him, he asked me for some advice at the end of the last race in the chat. I told him, have some confidence,
Yes.
you can do it. And there you go, P6.
That's sure.
Good time.
That-
And as you can see with all the times too, they're all very close to each other.
They
so
are
it's a
very
slight
close.
gap between Punju and Francis, but I think that he can definitely improve. Same with RC. So it's very, very minuscule details here.
I agree.
As
they are
RC is
very
prepping
close.
for his lap as well.
Who is on a lap here? Man in the box? No, somebody. RC. Okay, let's go with RC then. He's all yours.
All right, down turn 1, little clip on the curb. Ooh, I don't know if that's me or him. Like he was on one side of the track and he kind of just glitched over to the side. So we'll ignore it. He seems just fine. So slightly down in sector 1.
Yeah, let's see what he can do.
Good rotation coming out of turn 3. DRS battery, per usual. Want to get a nice, like I was saying before, a nice good exit. I'm gonna hug the curb a little bit, not go too over. Kind of mounts it up slightly.
Yeah, second gear.
Ooh,
here.
yep. And you got a little bit of oversteer, so that's not gonna help at all. But he's still going on.
Yeah,
I lied,
not
he's
impressed.
not.
Yeah, he's not because first of all, taking turn 4 in second gear, that's a little bit too low from my point, and that's why he had that much wheel spin after that, because that's the reps are too low from there. Let's go with Non-Batch, one of my teammates who started his like he's one tenth up on his own time, going to turn 4 with a third gear, which is more likely sometimes force. Going now to the sector 2, left-hander 1-2 left-hander. He gets the. Ooh, he went late to the throttle, but still he's down on his time now. Okay, so he's not.
I guess he stopped pushing.
Yeah,
maybe.
he stopped pushing. Yeah, maybe had a moment there. Let's go with Gary then.
I think Gary is on a. Is he on an outlap?
No, he's not on the lap anymore. Okay, let's see. Money in the box. Is he on a lap? Because he has a lot of battery for somebody who's on a lap. No, he's not. Okay.
Maybe he another one that didn't think he was gonna improve. So
Yeah. Hey, he's just waiting.
so he's gonna go back.
They're going into the pit.
But also remember, guys, I don't know if Mod said it before, but make sure you don't cut the
Curb.
white line for the pit entry. You'll be in big trouble. As everyone is basically in the pit lane. Logan's starting a lap, looks like.
Okay. We got Logan on the lap. We got Snoop Francis on the lap. Who is first though?
I think it's Logan is
Alright, let's go with Logan's.
Going all the way up to turn 3.
Alright.
So let's see if we get another spinneroonie,
But he's down on
or
his
if
time
someone's
though.
actually gonna push it all the way to the end.
No, he's not pushing anymore. I guess he stopped because yeah. Is Aston Martin behind him? Is it Gary?
I
Alright.
think so. Yeah, it's Gary then Omarmo.
Okay. Gary is pushing, that's for sure. Marmo should be pushing as well.
Yep,
Yes.
he's got battery on.
They both pushing. Let's go with Gary first. He's gonna cross the line first. So going sector 2. He's almost 2 tenths up on his own time. We should be good. Still not that much improvement. He should be still P16 if he doesn't. He needs at least 6 tenths to get out of P16. So wow, that's a lot of sand there, and he has not gonna help him with his tire as well. Crossing the line, that I don't see much improvement from his side. He should be P16 still. So Omar Moore going
I
to
say Omarmo, big improvement. I saw like 5 tenths by the end of sector 2.
Yep, go to P5, 104.5.
He was very close to cutting it on the last corner. Went a little wide on the exit, but managed to just barely keep both wheels on track and keep that a valid lap. So great job from Omarmo.
Yeah, and Logan again, who invalidated after this lap. After just at the exit of turn 1, he went wide there, and his lap is done. He may have time to come back, but the tire gonna be tough for him.
Yeah, and whether he's got enough fuel, because we got like what 2 minutes left.
Yeah, sure. Let's go. Let's see with his TP, Mr. Titan now. Who's the next one on the lap? Modi's on the lap as well. He's just ahead of him. So let's see if Titan gonna improve or Mod gonna improve or not. So let's see Mod if he's gonna improve first at the end of sector 2. He's still not using the battery as efficient as he should be. Does he know how to use the? He knows how to use the battery, but
Might not know, to be honest, because when was using hot lap and like changing the battery and stuff like that and qualifying a thing? Was that 23 or was that 24?
Yeah, but he need to push the button more. You need to push the button. Push the button. He's not pushing it at all. Yeah,
so I see Titan's slight improvement so far in sector 2. So we'll see how he can.
Whoop! He almost went wide there. Alright.
He's pushing. He's going for it.
Crossing the line. He's gonna improve 1 P. Woo! P3 144. Oh my God! Okay, game on. The second one in P2 gonna be man in the box. Let's see if he can get to Logan or not. Did you see if he was up or down? I know he's improving his sector time. I don't know if he's like up.
I didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't. See
went wide there. He went wide there. But he lifted up, not invalidated. But let's see, he lost a bunch of time there. He lost a bunch of time there. So yeah, that mistake cost him.
See Shadow. Ooh, almost hit the wall. That was so close. He was really cutting it close there, but he's gonna improve.
1:39.
Bang.
Yes, sir,
Like
Mr.
Pat.
Angry Shadow.
Like Pat, another back-to-back reserve. He should have just signed up full time. God's sake.
Yeah. But I guess sometimes you just don't know how your schedule gonna go. But hey,
Yeah.
like you, sometimes you prefer being a reserve because you have less pressure.
Yeah.
Mr. Little.
And you never know when you get called in for work.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
oh,
true.
someone called in last minute. Can you come in an hour? Like what?
Yeah.
Let's see. Mebinator invalidated. That's not gonna help him. So I think he might be done.
Yeah,
He's definitely done. Checkered flag is out.
Alright, let's see the mid binner. Oh, he invalidated. So the next one is a RB, Mr. Norbash. Not be invalidated. Williams next, Banjo. Not be invalidated. Angry Shadow is not. Shantia. Maybe Tila, he's improving on his time. Let's see what's gonna cross the line. Full battery, everything. Get a little bit of tow as he can, and he improved to now 104.7. That's the best he could do. I see a Mercedes coming though. Is it Junkie Shamrock? Nope, he's in the pit.
Yeah, Mod needs to push. Use the battery, my brother.
I don't know. I don't know more what he's doing. Maybe he's doing some practice. Maybe the Kali is his practice.
Practice, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
God bless. I'm the same. Yeah, disappointing for RC. Normally he doesn't want to be voted out. You know, vote RC out. But I think I might have to go with the crowd on this one this time.
Yeah.
Disappointing. Down in P15.
He invalidated a lot.
Yeah.
Ladies and
Just couldn't hook it up.
Yeah, I think it's done. This is the Californios.
Yep, because
Everything is
Pete
done.
did his lap. He's out of fuel. Snoop invalidated. And Omar Marani did his lap, slowly inching his way to the pit lane. So this is
Indeed.
your final order.
That's sure. Well, here you have it. Angry Shadow, Logan, Iron Brooks, Man in the Box. I think Logan could have been in the 103 as well if he didn't invalidate it that much.
Yeah.
Matt Binacher, Snoop Francis, Tila, Mr. Little Pete, Punju, P11, MB Jacobson. So we see Punju, MB Jacobson, and Mod, and Drinking Shamrock all next to each other. It's gonna be a fun race in the mid pack. You got RC P15, RC P15, Non-Bosch P16, and Gary P17. Sharky did not qualify. Edge did his usual starting in the back and freed as well. So that's your time for you guys. That's
And I just want to say, I said it earlier,
yes.
and I was right. P11 Punju strikes again.
And
He's never beating the allegations.
Sketch is saying like it feels weird to see Titan this high. I agree with you. We're not used to see Titan up there, up high.
Let's go, Titan. I
That's
believe in you, brother.
that's not something we are used to. Anyway, here your qualification: Angry Shadow, Logan, Iron, Man in the Box, Titan, Omar Mo. Man in the Box, tune your name player on please. Omar Mo, maybe not just Snoop Francis and Tila as well. Tune your name please on. Mr. Tapit, Punju, MP Jacobson, Mo, Drinky Shamrock, RC, Nombash, Gary, Sharky, Edge, and Freed, who have a Caliban. Here you have it. It wasn't bad.
Ta-da!
Ta-da, indeed. But while we are waiting for everything to pan out, like strategy and formation lab, let's go with what happened. So we had the calendars right here. We got round 2 in Spielberg, Austria, and last week was Montreal, and next week gonna be Austin. So it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, and the race result for last time get English Shadow who won, followed by Aaron Brooks and P2 who drive excellent race. But the gap between P1 and P2 was 14 seconds. That was crazy. And RC was P3 as well. Surprisingly, now he's starting way in the back, P14 if I'm not mistaken. In terms of standing, it's not that much different because English Shadow leading one round. So Aaron Brooks, FCRC, Ed Shantila, Nobi, Omar Mo, Mabinator, Fred, Mr. Pitt, Logan, and Shamrock are the only who have points. The rest, nobody has points. In terms of the team standing, though, Kick Sauber is leading. Ferrari followed by Ferrari. Alpine of Ted is P3. Williams, McLaren P5, Mercedes P6, and I think Racing Bull, Aston Martin, and us. And Red Bull did not score any point yet. I was thinking that English Shadow is supposed to be in the Red Bull. I don't know why he's in the Alpine, but we'll see. We'll figure that out later on. Okay, the overall standing though, you have Mr. Titan, who is leading the overall championship in Moose Racing League, followed by John Does Work, who is in P2, Bidunk, the reigning champion, P3, he's not far, and Cop K, followed by MB Jacobson, Eruption, Mo, Ted, Rockin' Rowdy, Puncho.
Punju last yet again.
We are used
Some
to it
things
now.
never
We
change.
are used to it now. I'm telling you, we are used to it now. Anyway, so what do you think gonna happen
Um,
in terms of race?
I think Shadow's gonna keep the lead in turn 1
Okay,
and just say sayonara.
sayonara.
But he did tell me he thinks that Logan and RC are the same pace as him, so maybe Logan can push him a bit.
We'll see. It'll be
He said the only
interesting.
reason why he was so far ahead last race is because he was on a different strategy, because RC and Logan were on wet tires while he was on inters and was able to just stay out. So he said that that's the only reason why he was so far ahead, but he thinks that it'll be a lot closer this time.
Well, I agree on that. So let's see what things gonna look like. This is a tire to start with, so everybody is starting on medium except Mr. Little Pit, Bunju, Mode, Gary, Sharky, and Freed. Lap data, I don't need that. Full track map is on, so everything is on. Here you go, you have it. Let's see. I don't like this one.
I was gonna say a tier 4 formation lap. It was funny. We had like half the grid got quote unquote DSQ'd because they
Yeah,
either didn't park right or someone was like spinning out in the formation lap down in like
that's true.
turn 3 or 3 and 4,
Yep.
just spinning out for no reason. I was like, okay, well you have some cold tires now. Good luck. So yeah, hopefully that everyone can do a better park job this time because I said to them, I was like, I don't want to see any of you guys on the actual roads if you can't park right. Right, you're scaring me.
All right. So you're saying at end of turn one, Shadow will be still leading.
Yes, sir. I'm not gonna put money on it this time because every time I do it, I lose. So you'll have my word.
Alrighty. All right. Promotion lap. Everybody is getting on and getting started and everything. So let's see what's they gonna cook. Angry
And
Shadow.
they're gonna have to wait for the Lance Stroll of the grid, pulling all the way back.
That's true. Who is Mr. Freed, I guess?
Oh yeah. Oh, we only got 2 DSQers this time. Let's see if Free can do a better park job.
They behaved better than
And
expected.
yeah, Pete got DSQ too. A little too far forwards.
All right.
Anyway,
Let's get ready for racing.
look how
One light,
Logan is lined
two
up, by
light,
the way.
three light,
That's
four
full
light,
attack.
5 light on.
He's doing the
And away we go.
Verstappen. Trying to
Great
torpedo into
launch
Shadow.
from Shadow and everything. Everybody getting the launch so far so good. And the Ferrari is side by side by the Red Bull. No touch again. So far so good. So far so good. Nobody getting any issue. Alrighty, we are. Omarmo is dropping back. Something must have happened to him.
I say a couple people got pushed wide going off
Of
turn 1.
wow, and he sent it inside between the Haas and the McLaren, but still getting Logan already get a warning there, right there.
Oh, we got a crash in the back. We got a
Whoa,
crash in the
with the
back.
Ferrari.
The Alpine.
Mr. Pitt. Yep, the safety car is out.
Ooh.
Oh, I wonder what happened
I didn't
there.
see exactly what happened. I saw someone in the grass. I thought it was RC, maybe. Someone definitely hit the wall on the right-hand side.
Oh boy.
I just don't remember exactly who it was. That's what I'm saying. There's too many blue cars on the grid. We need some other colors so we
Yeah.
can kind of differentiate.
So,
Yeah, it was definitely RC. I knew it was right. An Alpine. He hit the right side wall,
and
so
Pitt
that
as
right
well.
side end plate is now gone.
Yeah, Pitt and RC get into it, and you see they are in the back, and Mr. Frida I think as well. So that's not how you want it.
Safety car. Well, Punju looked like he's gonna go into the pit lane for a second. So we'll see. Yeah,
Yeah.
RC definitely gonna go change his front wing.
Okay, I need to remove this.
Oh my god, the Mercedes just completely cut across the track. Almost hit Pete into the pit wall.
Ooh.
Yeah, he got a penalty for that. Definitely can get that one removed. Sharky cut completely across the line, and
Sharky retired in the pit.
and he retired.
Yeah,
He's
I
almost
guess.
killed Pete for what?
Yeah. Well, at
That
least
was silly.
that was silly indeed. Pete get his wing back. I think he made contact with Pete as well. And RC already put the hard on. Is he thinking of hard again, one stop strategy?
Maybe,
he-
or maybe could be banking another safety car. Maybe later on in the race and can
Yeah.
put mediums on.
Yeah, sure.
As Pete slams into the back of the Mercedes.
It's the AI though.
Yeah, it just completely stopped. It stopped on the track, and now it
Yeah,
pulls over.
because AI get tired, so did Pete,
He just slammed into the back of him, changed his
my
front
lord.
wing.
At least he doesn't seem to have
His end
damage.
plates are still there.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, Pete is
Yeah,
having
Pete,
fun.
stop typing in the chat and drive on the road, buddy.
I think
You won't hit AI cars.
I guess that's why he hit the AI car. He said driving standards are just.
Hey, it's lap 1. People get a bit giddy. It's always like that, isn't it? So, yeah. I mean, some people say, "Oh, you can win the race on lap 1."
No, you
Not in the
cannot.
video game, brother. You gotta just take it easy, man. Like, you still want to go for it, of course, but you got to think about all the remaining laps.
That's true. I agree with you on that. Let me try to see if I can fix what is going on because the data stopped coming in. I need to fix that.
So everyone's gonna bunch up again. Gonna slowly wait for Pete to come back. Pete into the pit lane again. I'm guessing another front wing change for him. He's putting the hards on this time.
Is
Oh, he's serving his 10-second penalty that he got.
oh, poor hitting the guy.
Yeah, for Sharky cutting across him. Yeah, giving him a 10-second for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite unfortunate that he got a penalty.
Well, the good thing with Moose Racing League is even though you have you can retire here, you will get the penalty next race anyway. So whatever he
Yeah,
did, he will. If he need to get penalized, he will get it for his next race, which will be fun.
yeah, very uncalled for from Sharky.
Yeah,
I'll be
very
honest,
uncalled
that
for
was
to be
very
honest. It wasn't
very
needed.
dumb.
Was
But
not
it is what it is.
needed.
Sometimes when you're kind of angry and you just kind of stop paying attention and you
Yeah.
just shoot, because it looked like he was gonna stay out and Pete was already in the pit lane and he just completely just cut across him, like right at the entrance where the grass starts.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense to do that to be honest.
Yeah,
So.
but don't worry, Pete. You still got a lot of laps left in this race, my friend. So don't be too down and out yet. There's still time.
Yeah. Yep. No need to. You have a bunch of time for that, and let's see what King's gonna.
So yeah, the safety car going around again gives time for Pete to catch back up. So it should go in at the end of this lap,
Which is nice.
and Pete should definitely catch back up. So I don't think he'll have to worry too much about it.
Nice.
Because yeah, there are safety cars going through turn 3 now, and he's just about to come through turn 1. So no problem, Mr. Petey.
You are doing all right, Mr. Pete. Hey, here we go. Here we go.
So wait, who are the people that didn't set a lap? It was Edge, Freed, and Quali. Is it
Yes.
just those two?
Yes. And Sharky. Sharky didn't set a lap as well.
And
So.
Sharky, yeah. And then now Sharky is
So we got safety car in this lap,
gone.
which is gonna be interesting.
So yeah, we'll see where Shadow decides he wants to start. Whether he wants to do like newbie and wait till the very end after the last corner to go, or if he wants to go early.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Let's see what he's gonna do.
So I won't spoil it, but I know his normal strategy, what he used to do. But we'll see if he decides to opt
do
for that
now.
option.
Shadow.
No spoilers.
Okay.
Yep, he did it. He likes to go early. He's made that gap slightly
Yeah, just.
because he makes it look like he's not gonna go, and then he just goes.
Yeah,
It says now he's already got that nice 7/10 gap
she's good.
on Logan.
And now let's scroll down to anybody get a good launch, no issue right there. But
Now
still
go
the
single
gap.
file.
Yep. 7 turns, 8 turns, not bad. Let me see gap, fastest lap, interval. I need the interval. Yes, here you go. So 8 turns coming and going.
So Edge, the only one to make a pass so far on this restart on Freed.
Edge, he already.
I think he did it. He did it up the hill. After turn 1, so good move from him. Up one more spot, and Logan is now struggling to keep up with the Alpine of our reserve driver, Mr. Shadow. So
he's doing whatever he can to keep the DRS. He's gonna burn everything he has as well to get the DRS. So it's his
they're
only
both
way he
burning.
can. Yeah.
I mean, even Irons is not too far behind Logan either, and he's not
Yeah.
pushing nearly as hard. So,
Yeah.
he's got some more hidden pace in his locker.
And Pit get the second track limit warning. English had a 107 flat for his fastest lap, and he's barely still maintaining a out of DRS. Logan get a DRS here, but Angry Shadow got the better exit right here. So who is about to make Mr. Titan is all over the back of
They're
right
side by
there.
side. Careful! Don't want to make any contact. You're gonna go straight into the wall if that happens.
There, make the switch
He's
now.
off to go around
He
the
decides to
outside.
stay up, and he got the better exit there, right there, and here we go.
Great move from Titan. Nice and patient,
Agree.
and he's up one more spot.
But Logan is
So
back
look, this
in the
would-
DRS now.
See, Titan domination could bore fans, but not me.
This is a fight for. I guess this is a fight for P2, P3.
Ooh, we got Mod all the way down in the grass, and he is now last.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
For Mod.
was doing well. I don't know if he had any contact with Gary, but he might have just might have rode the curb a bit too hard, and I think that's turn 6.
Yep.
As Punju makes a move on Snoop Francis. With a little help of DRS. And
Okay.
now he's up from his P11 spot up to P9.
Mr.
With a little gap ahead as Titan makes
Titan
another
make
move.
move, yeah, on man in the box, followed by Miniature, and who is gonna get come out of top is Bob Sauber in the ass was able to get past Mr. Man in the box, and
I
now
was gonna say
Shantilla,
Titan's got a great exit as well.
and Shantilla is all over the back of him trying to make a move as well. Decided to stay back. He didn't have enough track for that move, but he still may have a good exit. But still, so far so good. They're fighting it really good.
Ooh, Shadow got a bit loose. Clip the curve again.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Yellow
He's got a yellow
flag.
flag.
Freed.
I don't know.
No, mode or freed. Nobody. So okay, back to green.
It was very quick. So I don't. Maybe it was like a half spin or something like that, and they were able to catch it and come back again.
Yeah.
But let's see what Titan can do if he can hold this P4, or if he can try and catch back up to the front three here.
I don't think he may lose to
Yeah, we'll
Manager
see.
here. Maybe to get a great exit on him going to turn 3. Maybe waiting for the next straight to make the move because Titan you can see already is trying to outrest his DRS, his ERS. We went deep there. Titan get a big exit right there and he won't be able to make the move. That exit was crucial. But yeah, we have
I'm watching
a
the back. I'm not even watching the back of that train because like it's Titan all the way down to Normbash. By the way, they're all in DRS of each other.
wow. I think Drinking Shamrock might lose it. He's back. Wow, it's a long DRS trend here.
Yeah. All aboard, Titan train. Yeah, it's definitely tricky in Sector 2, isn't it, with the dirty air.
Hold on a second. Logan overtake Angry Shadow, and now Angry Shadow is struggle to keep on his DRS now. But when wide there again, have to lift to not get a warning there. But Logan have
Yeah,
two
now Irons is
warnings
getting
so
really
far.
close too.
Yeah. What is
As
the box
Punju
pitted?
has spun. I don't know if he spun or if he got hit. There's a lot of cars there. He's got to be careful with the rejoin here.
Alright.
Set him all the way down to the back of that train. But yeah, man in the box pit and the Tilla pit as well. So I don't know maybe if he got caught out by people pitting.
Who
I didn't
Punju?
exactly see what happened.
Punju is wet, so it's normal.
That's true.
He's wet, but the top 2 are still riding it, but Angry Shadow somehow is struggling to keep up with Logan, which is
Yeah, and Irons
surprising.
is doing a great job of keeping pace with them too.
Yeah.
So
Iron is used to riding with the others with them to tag along, but now Miniature and Titan are fighting it out because.
oh yeah, I just watched the replay of Punju, by
Yeah.
the way. So someone went to pit in front of him. Ormarmo went wide, so he had to try and
Oh,
squeeze the needle, and then Ormarmo just completely turned into him, going
oh,
into the final corner.
oh. Yeah,
Naughty, naughty.
naughty indeed. But that's why now you can see that battle Miniature and Mr. Titan are just by themselves, and Omarmo is trying to catch back up, but he's gonna have a tough time doing so. Oh, soon Francis. But Pete is getting 3 second left and right. I guess he's non-Bash making a move on MB. Oops, on Punju.
Wee.
Side by side, Punju a little bit of side out of the exit up there, but Drinking Shamrock gonna capitalize that on that and gonna make the move on non-Bash probably. Going to the inside and get it done and does it. Right there, sir.
And by the way, Edge another again, like he always seems to do, another sleeper race. Here he is. He's P8.
P8, yep. Wow, Punju switched the track. This fight is crazy between Punju. Look at the tire going to the outside of 24. Make the move done, and
He's in the gravel. He's in the gravel. Oh.
almost lost it, and now he may lose the position to Normbash as well, who's in the inside of Punju. Who got it?
Side by side. They're
Side
still
by
trying to hold
side.
it.
Yeah, and Punju keep it.
He's fighting tooth and nail. Hopefully,
Whoa!
yeah.
Punju almost lost it
my
again.
God.
Oh my god! Now he's lost the position to. He's pushing. You can tell he's pushing, but he may be struggling with the setup. Edge now decided to pit on the medium and try to pit the hard.
Yeah, he's struggling with traction for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe his setup just doesn't allow him to maybe put the throttle down as much as he wants to. As Pete is done for the day. Could tell after getting a 10-second in the pit lane.
I think he's just.
Decided to hang it up.
So RC is the first one to get our 2 second penalty as well.
Did he cut the track to pass Punju? Because he was behind him, and now has a 3-second, and now is ahead of him. So I don't know, maybe he did that. But he's trying to look at the outside of Norrenbash right here.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get the better exit.
So
Little gangle of cars right here.
you got Edge and Snoop Francis racing going to turn 3. Edge to the outside, Snoop Francis to the inside, side by side. Some clean racing here. I wish. JT, you see? That's how you do it. Some clean racing right there, side by side. Don't send
No
it every
bumping,
time.
no
No
bumping.
I'm messing with you, man. I saw your message. I'm gonna reply later on, but no hard feeling. Don't worry.
Uh, Shadow got past my irons, by the way. All this fighting in the midfield. Completely
oh.
missed that. Shadow's now opting to pit as we got
I
a
think he's.
yellow flag. I'm pretty sure that's Punju spun out
Yep,
somewhere.
he's.
Yep, he is facing the wall. Yep, the same spot at the very end of Sector 2, Sector
Yeah,
3.
he's struggling there. He needs to not go on the throttle that early. But yeah, that's a comeback from Panju.
Yeah, what a return race.
Yeah, what a return race from Panju, to be
far.
honest.
So he's gonna be fingers crossed, hoping for a safety car at some point soon
Yeah.
to try and bring him back into play. You know, he's on the hard tires as well, and he's opted to go into the pit lane.
So now, if you are Logan and Iron, do you pit to cover Angry Shadow? I would pit, to be honest, because
Yeah, because Shadow's in clean air at the moment too. He's got a little train behind him, but I don't think they'll be able to pass him. So
yeah,
yeah, I'd pit as soon as possible.
yeah,
Um,
and the medium are not that great anymore. Iron Box decided to continue. If there's a safety car though, he will be good golden, but he will need to pit as soon as possible. Otherwise, he will be getting far away from this train.
yeah. But yeah, Shadow is slowly catching back up to the Aston Martin of Freed. We'll see where Logan filters out, coming out of the box now.
So where is Shadow? Shadow
is coming across the line
right now.
now.
But so Logan gonna stay ahead.
Yeah.
How far gonna be Shadow? Because he have a car between him and Logan anyway. So yeah,
still
he's
a
far
good gap.
away.
So
yeah.
Shadow's struggling a little bit. I think another person's struggling with their setup slightly. Traction and whatnot. Clipping.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times it's also clipping the curbs.
Well, yeah, he's not gonna help his tire.
Getting a little out of shape.
Yeah, he's not gonna help his tire. You need to push, but as well you need to avoid wheel spin so you can take care of your tire. Otherwise, once your tire are dead, you're gonna lose pace crazily.
Yeah. But now he's already right on the back of the Lance Stroll of the grid, so gonna have to be patient here.
Logan is in the back of Mud. Can he make the move before going to the last sector? And Mud going out of shape. Mud get 3-second penalty. Logan get the move done, and that's it. Nothing Mud can do. Logan is riding away. So Iron Box decided to pit now. One more lap later. How far he's gonna come back from Logan?
So I'm gonna stay on Shadow and see if he's gonna be able to pass this Aston Martin. Looks like he'll be able to do it in turn 1. And so Irons is gonna come out, I think, right ahead of him.
Yep, I think so.
Barely ahead, but so it's gonna give Shadow DRS down towards turn 4.
Sure.
So now Irons is gonna have to push like a madman.
So they need to work together to get back to Logan, otherwise they are done.
Yeah.
But because this is good for Iron to stay ahead of Angry Shadow, but if they fight, they won't be, because right now they are more. Lucy Logan is pulling away.
Yeah.
And he's gonna keep doing so. He just need
and
to
now
mind.
Logan's also in clean air too.
Clean air now, so now he's gonna have to pull away, especially in this sector 2 and 3 where the fresh air is gonna be way better than anybody else. So you see, he put a purple sector 2. So it's gonna be interesting.
Well, Irons might have gotten a warning there, but a little close.
So who wanna see
tires?
Cupcake. Cupcake say he wanna see tires. Let me see tires. Cupcake tires are right there on the right. You have hard, medium, hard. Let's see how long they have been on the tires. Alright, 14.
This is tricky for Irons as well because he's right behind Mod, who's right behind RC. But he's pushing now. I think he's going to try and make the pass on the McLaren, no problem. He's going to go for a double. I think he might get it. RC's going to push him the whole way.
Yep.
He goes wide, gives him a bit of space. They bump a little bit on the exit. Nothing too crazy. But now Shadow's going to have to try and make his move now and try and get past the pair of them.
But you see the gap though. 3-second gap to Iron from Logan. So unless Logan push and kill his tire too much, it will be tough for them to catch up to him. Because they're gonna
It was
have
good
to stop
teamwork from
again.
Alpines too. They boxed Mod in so he wouldn't be able to fight back,
Yeah.
and then also wouldn't be able to get past RC either, holding down that inside line. So good teamwork from RC to let his reserve teammate through
Sure. And you can see,
to try and catch Irons. But yeah, now
yeah.
it's like a 4-second gap to Logan, who's on the back of Gary. He's gonna get DRS. So
Yep. So the hard
it's gonna be a
tire,
bit of a tough one.
the hard tire window speed should be about now. So Omarmo is the first one to pull up the trigger to box and on those hard, and put the medium. I guess assume yes. Maybe to get a 2-second penalty. Let's see where it's gonna come compared to Matt Benatar, because he was fighting with Matt Benatar as well. And
So, yeah.
NB Jacobson as well. He need to stay
So
ahead
Shadow's
of NB.
pushing now. So yeah, I mean Irons and Shadow know each other. I don't think they're talking to each other, but you know, it was like you're saying, they should probably try and swap
Yeah.
DRS zones when they can.
Yeah, to try to get to Logan.
Yeah, because he's now past Gary, and with a little bit of help with DRS, so it's gonna put him a little further ahead
Yeah.
than maybe they would have liked. So now they're really gonna have to do their hardest to make up that position, see if they can catch back up.
Logan finally got his 2-second penalty. I told you he was a 2 warning. Now he gets his 2-second penalty. But luckily enough, he's more than 2 seconds away, so they need to keep this gap. But like I said, there is one more pit stop windows coming in about 5 laps. So that's where everything gonna be, you know, playing up.
So we'll see, because Gary's still out there, 16-lap-old hards. Same with Freed and RC.
Maybe he's planning one stop lap. One stop.
Because RC pit at the very beginning, getting damaged with Pete.
So what you said was right. Iron and English are just doing the rest, trying and try to catch up to Logan.
Yeah, as I say, they're both I say on the sharper end of the smarter drivers.
Because right now,
than some of we've seen. Because more often than times they fight each other more so than try and work together, even though if they're not on the same team.
That's true.
Sometimes you have to use, you know, your competitors to help yourself, kind of thing.
That is true. And even now they are.
Now he's on the back of Gary.
And they lost time, 5 seconds. Oh, they're gonna lose a bunch of time here. And Gary won't make it easy for them, regardless. Knowing Gary, he will never make it easy to anybody. But they are 5 seconds behind.
Well.
You know the funny thing was, Iron and English Shadow both have 2 warnings. So next warning they're gonna have a 2-second penalty as well.
Yeah. Irons finally makes his move. Now he's gonna have to really use those fresher tires to his advantage.
Yep.
Get away from Gary.
Yep.
But
Great exit there, even though Gary had DRS as well. Won't do much about it.
be careful. Don't want to hit each other.
Ooh, that must be a warning. No, it was not. Wow. English error need to be... because now they are 5.6, almost 6 seconds away from Logan.
Who's gonna dive down the inside of Irons? He doesn't want to be stuck with
they are
him
not
anymore.
working together anymore.
Yeah.
Because
well, there goes that bit of commentary.
Yeah. That should be working.
So maybe he just thinks he's faster than Irons. So I'd rather just stay ahead and not be stuck behind him.
Yeah.
You know, in sector 2. So.
Sure. And maybe Iron is not pushing as he should, and just take care of his tire as well, because he's not looking to win. He just doesn't wanna get the P2, because right now they're not catching Logan back, to be honest.
Yeah.
Logan pace is just insane.
Yeah. Yeah, Irons has got the DRS, but he's opting to not try and overtake down in turn 1. So we'll see if he decides to push now, which he is. Looks like he will make that pass. Shadow not going to put up much of a fight. He's actually in none.
Yeah. And
let Irons go back through.
So Shadow is playing the DRS game. I don't think Aaron is playing it.
Yeah. I think Irons is just kind of just chilling. He's like, all right, I'm close enough to pass. I'll just pass. But yeah, Shadow put it in none as soon as Irons got close to him, and then switched it back to medium. So, but yeah, they are. I think that the time. Yeah, they are still losing time, aren't they? As Tilla has contact with Snoop Francis actually down in turn 4.
All right, let's go see that.
There's 4 cars all stuck together. It's Tilla. Ooh, Snoop Francis is lagging. Yep, there we go. Now he's disconnected.
Wow.
Now he's in AI mode, unfortunately.
And he will be
Yeah, I
fast.
think it might have been a bit of desync
Okay.
because Tilla just completely morphed through his car, and then all of a sudden the Red Bull was off into the gravel. So
Yeah. Gary is cooking according to Cupk, the TP of Aston Martin. Yes, Gary is cooking. But for how long? Because he's losing a bunch of time. But now he's P3 and he need to pit for the medium maybe around in 2 laps. And you got Mr. Titan and Man in the Box fighting it out.
yep,
Titan
and there's
over.
Mormo. Pit for medium tires, now passes Tilla
Yep.
down in turn 3. As Edge also gets passed behind the box.
Yeah.
Edge again, the sleeper man.
Sleeper man.
Guy doesn't do qualifying and just all of a sudden he just starts storming through people.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it.
He should be doing qualifying though. He should be. If he was, he may be fighting for wins. But he can only fight for podium at best when he does not do qualifier because people are not slow enough for you to do last to first. To be honest.
Yeah. I think it's just because he just doesn't really care. So he's just like, I'm just here hanging out.
Yeah, maybe that's.
You can get a good result.
Yeah.
Playing too much CS:GO and smoking too much weed or something.
Ooh, and wide there.
And the box penalty.
3-second penalty. So Titan is all over the back of Gary, but he can have to wait for the next straight to make the move, and he does get better exit.
So when do you think Gary's gonna pit then? Because I'm surprised his tires have lasted this long without blowing up.
Next lap, I would say. No, next lap that's for the hard. Maybe 2 more lap. He will maybe lap 25, or even lap 24 will be fine because the medium can last 12 with 14 laps. So
yeah.
Sharky left the session.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Gary now dropped down to P6. Titan and Edge are through. And now he's got man in the box behind him. But yeah, I'm interested to see how this strategy from his is going to play out. I don't know if he's cooking or if he's just blowing up the kitchen.
Yeah, that's a good question. But only thing is sure that they are not catching back Logan.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're losing time and time after every lap, so.
And now Logan doesn't need to worry about undercut anyway. Because regardless, whenever they pit, he can pit after that and she'll be ahead of them. 7 seconds, that's well enough. So yeah, they're just racing their race. Chantil, the first one to call it and go to for the hard again, I guess it's supposed to. Now is a good time to go for the hard again if you have it. And he has it. So, you remember
Gary down again, so he's just kind of hanging around.
Maybe waiting for safety car. 7.4. Why is
he's doing the Haas strategy that they always do with Esteban? They just whack on a set of hard tires and say, "Hard tire, inshallah."
Oh, I see. Maybe Katila had a wing damage because his pit stop was slower than normal. 7.4 seconds off.
Yeah, maybe it was with the Red Bull desync, I think.
Oh, with Sung Francis? Okay.
Sung Francis, yeah. I think that was unfortunate.
Is he on air?
Because I saw it very briefly, but like they went down a turn 4, and then all of a sudden the car turned into him, but then teleported back out, and then went off into the gravel again, and then he disconnected. So yeah, unfortunate.
Finally, Gary decided to pit and follow man in the box out. Woo! No penalty, okay. So Gary gonna put the medium until the end. If you have, but yeah, let's see. And now the fight between 4-6.
Interesting. I was gonna say Edge just let Titan through as well on the straight. Like he just completely pulled off. So I'm not sure what the game plan is.
He made contact with him, but now I'm looking at Omarmo and Mehmet Binator fighting it out. Omarmo had a better exit than Mehmet Binator. Can he send it going to turn 4? That's a good, interesting choice. Omarmo go to the inside.
He's thinking about it.
Ooh,
little dummy.
He's gonna
try and sneak his way in.
They both ahead.
Ooh.
They alive.
He tried it.
They alive. But good fight here. Now Gary overtakes Francis AI.
So yeah, what can Gary cook?
That's a good question, because remember he was fighting right before Mehmet Binator and Omarmo, so we're gonna know once those two pit as well.
Yeah. There's no shot Omarmo can last till the end of the race, so Because even now, like even 8 laps, the mediums probably don't feel too great anyway. So
Yeah, but I'm still impressed by Logan lap because he's like 2 to 3 tenths quicker every lap without DRS,
yeah.
which is
So now Logan can't do what he normally does and spin himself out. Now that he's got such a big lead.
that's the
So-
old Logan. He's not doing that anymore. That's the
You don't
old
think so?
Logan.
Yeah, the old
he's
Logan.
Old Logan. Yeah, but now
New game, new him.
he's a new man, a new change man. He will get it. He will get it, no issue. But you know what? You know that Haas is leading the championship,
Ah, that's true.
and now they are P1
So
and
maybe
P5.
Titan knew. Yeah,
Whoa.
Titan knew.
Okay.
He was like, all right, he's a new man. Because sometimes like in Logan's case, sometimes that when you get a certain
And
reputation,
Angry
it kind of
Shadow
follows
gets
you.
his
So.
penalty.
Let's see, Titan looks like he's going into the pit lane. He
Yes,
is.
he does. He's trying to undercut Edge, maybe. Because now you can go the medium until the end.
Yeah. So we'll see where he'll filter out at
I
some
would
point.
pit around this time if I'm pitting again. Because the Titan tire was really bad at this point. But I would pit if I was on the medium right now. Oh, next
So
lap at the
where's he
latest.
gonna come out? Is he gonna come up? He's gonna come up behind the Aston, I think.
Gary?
Gary? Is he gonna come out? He's side by side, just
But
behind him.
Gary gonna have the overspeed and get it. So now Gary undercut MBJ, Matt Benatar and Omarmo. So
Yeah.
if they don't pit now, they won't be able to catch back to him because Gary is doing one stop, but which is working very well for him.
Yeah, look at him. He's just flew right by
Wow,
Shamrock.
Shamrock. And the
Titan looked like he wants to follow through. Who's thinking about it? Shamrock leaves a space,
and
so
he
Titan
go for
will
it.
take it.
Yep.
Shamrock almost binned it himself.
Yeah.
It was very kind of him to. Yeah, he's on older hard tires, to be fair, but yeah,
Yeah.
it was very nice of him to. He
30
gave him a
lap,
lot of space. He gave him
Yeah.
a lot of space.
30 lap all tire. So Edge decided to pit. Yellow flag.
Punju's called it a day.
Okay, Angry Shadow pit. Edge pitting. Omar Moore pitting. Punju left the session. It was a tough day for Punju.
Yeah.
Well,
So let's see, where's Gary at now? So he was Pete. Remember we were
Yep.
like,
yeah.
maybe he was cooking after all. He
And
knows
he's cooking.
better than us.
He is cooking because he went. He is faster than the guys who he was fighting with was May Benatar and Omar Moore, but now
Yeah,
Edge
he's right
going
side by side with Edge. Edge
Edge.
definitely has a lower downforce
oh,
setup.
You know Edge. He like that.
Yeah, oh yeah. He's like a bullet in a straight line.
Yeah. Titan is cooking indeed, but the Haas is cooking. Haas team is cooking, to be honest.
Yeah. Because now Mod in P5
Omar Moore get the
Uh,
second penalty. Ooh.
will definitely have to pit 10 lap old mediums, and Logan also pits.
Finally. And
Where did
I,
Shadow pit already? I didn't even notice Shadow pit. So he's
Shadow
coming
pitting.
around the last corner right now.
yeah, and you get maybe Benatar gonna get ahead of Logan, but not for long, I guess. Or maybe not, because Logan may have enough ERS to just stay ahead of him, which would be a good call if he managed to stay ahead of maybe Benatar. So there is nobody between him and Logan and Iron. So Iron doesn't have a penalty, but his tire are gonna be screaming by the end of the lap.
Yeah.
So if he will get overtaken by Logan, I'm sure, but will he be able to stay within 3 seconds of Logan? And Logan have 5 warning, 1 more warning, and he's gonna have like 6-second penalty.
Yeah. As I say, he just has to keep it on track,
Yeah.
realistically.
Realistically, to win this race, because he will.
But
catch
do you
up
think
to
Irons
Iron.
is going to pit again?
He can go to the end, but his tire gonna be screaming.
Yeah.
He can pit until he can go into the end, but you can see in just one sector, Logan just gained like a second to him.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be tough for him to keep Logan behind, or even to stay with Logan,
Yeah.
unless there is a late safety car.
He's gone around again, so he's coming up to turn 3 in a few seconds. But yeah, I watched Edge. He pit when Titan did,
Yeah.
or just after Titan, something like that. And now
And
he's
way ahead.
flown by. He's flown on by past RC.
Yeah.
So now it's RC leading this little train. that Titan and Gary are probably not
Gary.
happy with. Rather get past this guy
At some point, and
as quickly as possible.
Titan going to the inside of 20, makes the move then, and this is before he wants the breaking zone, and he is gone. Nice.
It's gone, girl. Actually, we'll see if his exit. Gary gets a little scruffy exit, but
Yep. And
still
see
able to
Gary.
hang on to it.
Yeah, because he has the DRS now as well, but Mod is still out there on the hard tire. Oh, on the medium tire. He need to pit at some point. I don't know when though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, maybe
yeah.
maybe he's hoping for a safety car too. I don't know, but at this rate, doesn't look like there'll be one. Everyone's been
Yeah,
very good today, so
Yep.
no
Logan
one
the
looks like they're gonna
fastest
bin
lap.
at any point. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I wonder if Iron's just staying out
To hope for safety
just
car.
because. I don't know if he wants to try and put another, just stay ahead of Shadow without having to worry about a pit stop. But I mean, at this point, it's getting a little too late. No.
Yeah, but he doesn't have anything to lose because everybody behind him has a 3 second penalty, and he
Yeah.
has 2 warning though. He just needs to keep it on track. He will be
Yeah.
get overtaken by Logan for sure, but can he manage to stay in the 3 second of Logan? That's a good question.
Right.
And Logan need to make sure he don't get another warning because the another one is gonna make him 6 second, and I think Iron should be able to hang on under 6 second to him.
Right. So Gary finally got past RC.
Okay.
And now he's got a bit of catching up to do to get back to Titan. Like we said with Edge, just completely just
Yeah.
pieced out.
And Edge may be able to get P4 or the podium depending if he can catch up. I don't think the podium he's doing doable to him because
Yeah.
Benatar
They've only got 3 seconds, the guys in front. So everyone that has a penalty right now, besides Drunken and Freed, are on 3 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's gonna be interesting. Logan and Mod are the only one who has 5 warning. So next one is gonna be 6
Ooh,
second
Mod
penalty.
goes a little wide there on the exit, the last corner.
And
That's
get
going to let Titan through.
easily.
Maybe he didn't even probably wanted to pass there, but he wants to get the DRS for
Yeah.
this long straight here, but I think he's got it able to hold it anyway, but because Mod is now out of the battery.
That is true. So Logan is 3 laps medium is chasing Iron for first place. Gap to Iron
I mean,
is 3
he's gonna catch Irons regardless, and
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
it's just for Irons, just don't do anything silly.
Okay.
Oh, we got a retired in the
In the
pits
pit, yep, okay, that
for
makes
another.
sense. And there is a back marker, which is the AI of St. Francis, who stay all the way. And you can see Logan gonna catch up to him. And I think Logan can put a 2 second gap out because, yeah, he should be able to do so easily.
Because he's putting like a second a lap on him, no? So
Yep, I agree. He's putting a second a lap to him. He's
let's see who else is
2.2.
close to each other. Omarmo and Man the Box are right behind Gary now.
Oh, so Gary at least doesn't have. Mod is speeding in the pit lane. Okay.
The thing with Gary too, he also doesn't have to worry about them too much because they have 3 second
Second
penalties.
penalty as well. Yep. Shantila got to the point in P12. Omar Mo all over the back of Gary, and Man in the Box makes the move on Gary. Breaks the woo, almost hit the
It's a little bump.
Yeah, because Man in the Box just lost it and locked the tire at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And we're talking about Logan catching Irons. He's about to get DRS on him.
Oh yeah. Next lap, I think he may not get it this lap, but the next straight he will definitely get it for sure.
Let's see. Gary's struggling a little bit because now he's on the same age tires as Man in the Box, and he's been gapped already, and Omarmo is just like sniffing him from behind.
Yeah. Let's see that.
Let's see. Shadow in DRS range of Meebinator.
Yeah.
So he's gonna need to make this pass on track since they have penalties.
Penalties, both of them.
And they're gonna be catching the AI of Snoop Francis, so he should get DRS again. He does not, but the AI car is moving out of the way.
So
Gary
Gary
just needs to be careful.
Gary's almost send it to the inside. Nope, decide to stay back. Gary lock up the tire there. Now who gonna have the better exit is Omar Mo probably. And now racing to go into turn 4, Omar Mo all over the back of Gary. Gary is burning everything he had as DRS, and he managed to stay ahead of Omar Mo. I think Gary is running a lower down for than Omar Mo, who is struggling to make a move on these tires, even though they
And
are
here
a little
comes
fresher.
Logan too, right on the back irons, burning the
Yeah,
battery, passing him
before
even
turn
way
1.
before turn 1. But
Yeah,
irons will get the DRS. I don't think he'll complain too much about that.
I don't think so. He will, but Logan have enough ERS to burn out as well, so he will be fine.
Yeah,
And after that, it's like for 3 laps, Logan's gonna have to push without getting a track limit penalties,
yeah.
basically.
And irons needs to not worry about puncturing his tires.
Yeah, and he need to not get a 3-second penalty also because he has 2 warnings so far.
Who'd have thought irons outsmarted Angry Shadow? I wouldn't expect that sentence to ever come out of my mouth, especially irons, because that kid is so dumb sometimes.
Nah, but I think Iron is better as tire management than Angry Shadow. Angry Shadow, he may be a little bit less tire management than Iron, and in that regard, that's why Iron is just better on that. But you can see he's been gapped by Logan. You need to hang up
Yeah,
for 3 more laps. It's gonna be a tough call, tough ask for him.
yeah. Especially when you're losing at least 2-3 tenths every corner.
Yeah.
But do you think that's the difference between controller and wheel?
Oh
The
yeah.
tire management. So I know
In
Shadow's on a controller and Irons is on a wheel.
in this game,
So
yes. In this game, yes. There is a big difference because here, wow, Edge almost hit the back of the AI of Snoop Francis. Woo. Managed to escape it. That was close. But yeah, the game here reward you when you are smooth, and in controller is very hard to be smooth on the steering,
right,
and especially if you are used to do the dual flicking or to flick to turn or something like that.
right,
So
yeah,
it's gonna be punishing you even more. And when you are on a wheel, you can be smoother on the input in terms of a wheel turning and stuff like that, and that's gonna let give you less tire wear anyway. So
right,
the controller, for example, I think there's a lot of people who are faster than me on controller last game, but this game I feel like I'm faster than them
right.
because just I can manage my tire better than they can do.
So they
Basically,
just have to pit like earlier
yeah,
than they would want to.
basically, yeah. And when you see the tire drop off, it's just huge. I can see by being behind them that they are struggling with their tire when I'm not, basically.
Right,
And I should be because I'm behind them and have a dirty air, but still, the fact that they are on control and me on wheel give me some kind of advantage of better tire at some point. If we are on the same pace, the longer the race go, and I'm gonna have a better tire wear
right.
kind of advantage, basically.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So
Uh,
Logan managed to gap Iron enough to get out of the 3-second gap. So now 1 more lap to go for Logan be our race winner.
yeah, even Meepinator keeping Shadow honest right here.
Yeah, which is surprising. Maybe they're showing a good pace. He went from
Yeah, he's like on the same age tires as Irons, I think, or
yeah,
very close.
he's on 20 laps on hard, and Iron is on 21 laps on hard. So kind of 1 lap difference basically.
So Irons has probably got his fingers and his toes crossed that Logan gets another warning.
Yeah.
And he can inherit the win. But I mean, regardless, he's had a
Whoop.
great race.
Maybe not even wide there. And Gary may not get any position thanks to tackling penalty because he's out of the 3-second gap from man in the box and Omarmo. And
Mm.
now the best he will get is P9, I'll assume. But yeah, Iron is different out of range. So the last lap, let's go with the leader, Mr. Logan. He did not do what you were thinking he will do.
No, he didn't. Good job, Logan. No spinning out.
Yes,
God bless.
he did not, you know, make any nonsense. He drive a wonderful lap. Even though he started P2, he still managed to be, just faster than anybody else time of race, pace, consistency. Even though we get some track limit penalties, he was just out there. So the Haas dominance is still happening somehow. We don't expecting that, but hey, here we are. Here we are.
Here it
Logan
comes.
crosses the line. Our P1 winner of Austria round 2 tier 3, Mr. Logan, and Ironbox is trying to do some sliding right there, P2, followed by Angry Shadow, P3, and Mr. Mabinator, P4.
And can Edge get that
Edge,
3 second?
he's barely getting. He won't get
Hmm.
it though. He won't get 2 tenths off Mr. Titan P4, P6. Omarmo, come out P7, not bad.
And I'm watching this. They're scrapping here for P10 right now.
Okay.
RC with a great defense
Yes,
against MB Jacobson.
Archie gonna lose it up there or tackle limit penalty anyway, so
Yeah.
he will go all the way to P12. And here you have it, MB Jacobson P10, Sean Tiller or Tiller. He doesn't like me to call him Sean Tiller. So Tiller P11, RC P12, Norm Bash P13. Mod get a lot of penalty right there.
Yeah, I think he
And
had 16.
yeah, Punju did not finish, Pete did not finish, Shaq did not finish, Fred did not finish. So driver of the day should be Mr. Edge as usual, somebody who started last.
Yeah.
Woo!
He definitely likes that. The no
Yeah.
quality pressure. And then he's like,
Indeed.
you know what, I'm just gonna drive and
Indeed.
have some fun with it. So
Do you wanna
he's
ping?
done it again, that Edge.
I think the same podium in Canada is the same podium in here. It gives a different order. So do you wanna ping those guys to come and talk to us?
Sure, yeah.
Thank you.
Let me go on my
Angry Shadow, great race there, buddy. Hug pop up into the MTV room and let's see what you guys have for us. Logan, a new man. He's the man to beat so far because he won a P3 and a P1. Angry Shadow a P3, P1. So they must be the same point as so race winner Logan, fastest lap Logan, driver of the day Edge of course, and you get RC Mr. Must Overtake and Keenan's driver Edge as well. Well done, Mr. Edge. So here you have it. Logan P1, Iron P2, Angry Shadow, Mabinator, Edge, Titan, Omar Moman in the box, Gary, MB Jacobson, Shantila, RC, Non-Bash Mode, Drinking Shamrock, and FD everybody else must have an issue. Alright, let's try and go and see if we can hop people in. Yes, the 46. Let me see. Let me see if somebody in the waiting room. Yes, cool down. Only
oh, look at that. All three ready.
to get. Let's go to the winner first, Mr. Logan. Hello,
Hey.
hello.
Hey, what's up?
How are you, Mr. Logan?
Good, how about you?
Doing good, doing good. That was a race that a dominance. The Kelly did not win your way. You were P2, but the race pace was just out of the world. How would you describe that from your end, though?
It was just cruising, but it's cool consistency.
Yeah.
He didn't spin out. God bless.
Yeah, he did not spin out. I
Hey,
agree
we were
with
saying
that.
that you're a changed man now. No more
Yeah.
spinning.
No more spin up for me.
And he did not spin, which is what we were expecting from you. But the Haas is looking strong, surprisingly strong than what we were expected. Are you surprised as well for your team to be this good?
I mean, I wasn't in this team last season, so
Yeah.
I expected this. I gave him a little bit of a help with setups, but I expected this.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Next race is gonna be a week from now. We're gonna have a break, and after that, it's gonna be Quota, Texas. How do you feel about that track?
It's one of my okay tracks, I guess.
Yeah, that's good.
But I mean, I have maybe half a grid of people behind me, like a couple of seasons ago. So, sure, you ball.
And then no track limit pens this time. How about that?
Maybe I'll try. I'll try it.
I don't think
I mean,
you
I
asking
was
a lot.
one. You can tell. I was one track limit away from getting 6 seconds. So I was just trying to half push, half cautious. So
That's good. That's
nothing
good.
great.
Anyway, you're showing some great pace, and I'm telling people that you are a new man, so I'm expecting you to keep fighting for this championship until the end, and I wish you all the best for that. Thank you, man, for stopping by.
Adios.
Bye.
Yeah, see ya. Let's go with Mr. Iron P2. Wara. So somebody,
Oh my God, it's Byron again.
yeah,
Back-to-back
but this time
podiums.
P2, not P3, P2. How you feeling, man?
You know, first time touching this track this game, I felt like I did pretty good.
first time to just like this game. That's impressive.
He's trying to do the nonchalant, humble act. I'm not falling for it, Irons. I'm not
No,
falling for it,
I
buddy.
did not touch this track at all. I literally came here. I went to a driving range with my friends. I got back here 20 minutes before the race started, did a time trial, and now I'm here.
Wow,
Okay,
wow,
I'll take your
wow.
word for it.
You
Okay.
better.
That's a good race from you anyway. That's a good race from you. You had the pace to be there with Logan and English other, but how those tire was feeling at the end though?
Ooh, 85% tire does not feel the greatest. I'll tell you what.
I tell you what, that Southerner is coming out in him. Yeah, I was saying, I was like, I think Irons is more worried about not getting a puncture, and it sounded about right.
Well, I wasn't worried about puncture. I was more worried about Logan getting a 6 seconds because if he got a 6 seconds, oh, give the win to me.
But you were at two warning as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, he's yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, you're looking good for. I wasn't expecting you. You are definitely the dark horse of this beginning of this season so far in Tier 3. I wasn't expecting you to be up there with everybody. But next race gonna be in 2 weeks at Texas Cota. How do you feel there?
Dakota's not my favorite track now,
Ooh,
but
that's good. That's good to know.
yeah.
All right,
And I'm still gonna look for a good result. I just might need to steal somebody's setup to do that.
that's good. Angry Shadow is saying you are lying for the fact that you're saying you never drove this track before. So I let it up there. He said that.
But he also finished behind me, so
Ah, that's true. That's fair.
Mm.
Ooh, that's fair.
He said, "Smell my rear wing, loser."
I love Shadow. All love though.
That's good. Anyway, thank you, man, for stopping by. I got you next time in this same place. And good luck for the rest of season.
Yes, sir.
Bye bye, Byron.
I'm technically leading the championship now.
Are you?
Without reserves.
Ooh.
So I'll tell you that.
That's it. All
God
right.
bless, brother.
Looking good, man. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for commentating, guys.
Yeah,
Much appreciated.
That's true.
No
That's
problem,
true.
Cole.
All right,
And last but not least,
Vamos Venezuela. That's my angry shadow.
Hello.
How's it
what's up,
going,
gang?
man? What a race you delivered
Gang.
there. I guess you were struggling with the tire at some point, but how was it overall?
Bro, the tire wear was crazy. I didn't find pace at all in this track, like in race. I had the pace in qualifying the race. I will just fucking die every time after doing a little bit of practice. It was horrible. I expected like I don't know, got the quali and then fall off a cliff and just fucking. Oh, sorry, not
Was
the
it
F4.
the?
Sorry.
It's
Huh?
alright.
You're gonna get me fined. No.
No, no.
No, I
Alright.
was gonna say, whatchamacallit? Do you think it was because of the setup, or do you think it's just because
No,
controller on this game is just hard for
uh,
tires?
I mean, it's the controller thing, a bit of it, but the thing is, this track has never been like of my liking.
Oh, okay.
Last time with the Austria, we know how it ended with
Oh,
the
yeah.
Welsh
Welsh, yeah. That
bar
one.
race. I think this track is no a track that I like, but it's okay. I mean, it's a good quality track, but in the race, I just don't feel comfortable with it.
Hey,
Yeah,
but you still got a podium, so
Yeah,
there you go,
yeah.
buddy.
Yeah, the tire wear was crazy. I
indeed.
went harder. I think I should have gone balanced for
Yeah,
the last run in the mediums, but oh well, it happens.
that's good.
You live and you learn.
You live and you learn.
Hmm.
And you are right up there in the championship fight as usual and as a reserve. The next race is going to be Texas Cota in 2 weeks' time. Will you be here or what do you know? What do you know?
Man, I hope I will know. There's always every week like they're gonna move me up, they're not gonna move me up. I don't know.
No,
But I think it's very clear right now
you can
that if
stay
they
in
say
this
I'm the
jet.
fastest,
Yeah, no, yeah. I think
it's no.
you are right there fighting. I'm talking about like, will you be able to be to race?
Oh,
Yeah,
Because of
oh,
your schedule and
yeah.
stuff.
because of your
I
schedules.
don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I really don't know. It's a coin flip. But I want to. So
Yeah,
Coda is a good track. So
that's good.
I would like to.
I hope you will be there because you are always giving us some action whenever you are here, and you are not pulling away from everybody. So I think Logan have the pace to keep up with you, and so yeah, that's gonna be a good look to watch. So looking
Mhm.
forward to it, and thank you for
Yeah.
stopping by, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thanks, man. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye bye,
Hala Madrid.
Shadu.
Hello
Hala
Hala
Madrid,
Madrid.
Madrid.
hello
Yeah,
Madrid,
that was a
indeed.
great game.
That's a great game.
Yep. Yep. Yeah,
Dude, I
that
got
was great.
absolutely soaked in that rain, man. Oh
That
my
must be
god.
fun.
When I
Oh
telling you,
my.
like, oh my god. I had so much water in my hair that like anytime I put my hand on my head, just
Oh,
water just came rushing down my face. But
Damn.
it was great though. I had a
that
lot of
must be
fun.
nice. That must be nice. That's cool. That's cool.
I'll see you guys.
I
Have a good
see ya.
day.
You too. You too,
All right,
man.
bye bye, cuz.
All right, guys. All right, guys. That was a great show. Great watching from everybody. Thank you to everybody who's stopping by watching it. 110 peak view. That was nice, guys, for stopping by. And the people who did not turn their name on, like Shantila and Man in the Box, please do so again, once again. But overall, hands up to everybody in Tier 3. You did what I asked. You give me some name, and now it make my job easier. So thank you once again, and thank you for that showing. It was incredible. Edge once again, drive of the day, starting last, going to the point, P5, I guess. So you get that. GG, everybody. Last word for Kayla.
Yeah, just saying again, everyone did a great job. We had a lot of fun here as per usual. So yeah, ready to go again in 2 weeks. Unfortunate to not be racing Coda on July 4th or whatever it is,
That
because
would
that would
have
be
been fun.
very,
Yeah,
very patriotic. But
that would have been.
yeah,
That would have been. Yeah. Next time we need to make sure we do that.
yeah, everyone will have a nice break,
Yeah.
enjoy their holiday with
Yeah.
their family, friends, or if you're just sitting at home by yourself, having a day off from work, we take that.
That's sure.
But yeah, hope everyone enjoys. Enjoy tier 2. We'll catch you next time.
Yeah, Tier 2 gonna be leading by Punju, who gonna back to back because he can have time to rest because he did not do nothing in this race. So yeah, Punju, you got this. That's
P last Punju.
I love Punju, I love.